Hey folks, I'm David G, and today we're going to be talking about the best cheap rental cars websites that nobody talks about. There are 5 rental car websites that we'll be looking at today, and I think you'll find them all really useful for your future car rentals. I use all of these rental car websites myself on a regular basis, and knowing how to search on each of them can really maximize your ability to save money on any car rental. And just to clarify, I'm not saying that other car rental websites are bad, but you most likely already know about other car rental websites like Kayak or autorentals.com. And if you don't, then definitely give my car rental hacks video a watch after this one to get the rundown on how to search and book with both of them. I mean, the more rental car websites you're familiar with, the better. But of course, not all websites are the same. And since I've rented dozens of cars in the past years and have already done the research for you, let's cut straight to the chase and save you any time spent searching around on different websites that might not yield results. And you don't need me to tell you that renting a car can be both a blessing and a curse. So the first website we're going to go over here is Priceline. While many people only think of Priceline as a flight or hotel website, it can be really useful when it comes to finding rental car deals too. A basic search is straightforward. You just type in your pickup and drop-off locations and your dates. Let's give it a try for a rental in Denver in June. The lowest price that comes up is $299 with budget. When I tried to search on Kayak, the lowest price was quite a bit more. And when I tried searching on autorentals.com, they even showed Priceline as the lowest price, but it was still $19 more. But I don't know, $299 is still a little bit high for a week-long rental. I mean, that's over $40 a day, and I'd rather pay around $30 a day. So we'll try this search out with a few other websites and see if we can't save even more. And there's a little trick to using Priceline that most people don't know about. Sometimes you can get even cheaper prices on Priceline by searching on another website first. On one hand, this trick can take up some time and it doesn't always yield results. But on the other hand, it often does yield results. So say you need a rental in Vegas in April. Priceline quotes you $240 as the lowest price when we search direct. But if we start our search over on Kayak, we can find the exact same car, still booked via Priceline for $44 less. And there's actually another website that works very similarly to Priceline. Hotwire. In my experience, the way to effectively find great deals on Hotwire is to do a direct search like we started on Priceline with. It's just that the two websites usually have different deals, so just using one or the other doesn't always cut it. Sometimes Hotwire will show you deals labeled as hot rates, and these are usually the prices that I find to be lower than their competitors. And both Priceline and Hotwire usually have good cashback deals going on with Rakuten or other cashback websites. So make sure that you look into getting cashback whenever you're looking to book a rental car. The exact amount will depend on the website you use to book, and the current amount being offered by Rakuten or whatever the best cashback website in your country is. If you don't use a cashback portal, you're often saying no to free money for no good reason. If I were to book our $299 rental in Denver on Priceline, then I'd get about $16 back. That's enough for like a meal somewhere, just for clicking the activate button. Costco? It's likely that you've heard of Costco or even shopped there yourself. But you don't have to be looking for a freezer full of salmon or enough toilet paper to last you 2 lifetimes to shop with Costco. Nope, for whatever reason, Costco has a useful car rental search engine on their website and people never seem to know about it. Seriously, if you do shop at Costco, ask 5 random people if they know that Costco deals in rental cars. I wouldn't be surprised if the majority don't know. And since I don't have a Costco membership, can someone else do this and let us know the results in the comments? Anyways, Costco's rental car search engine is straightforward, but the search results can be pretty limited compared to other search engines, and Costco's focus seems to be mainly on major rental car companies. Plus, in my opinion, Costco doesn't usually do a good job in finding rental car deals outside of the US. Sometimes you can find unique deals outside of the United States using Costco, but other times the website won't even have any rates to show you. And then Check24 can be a really useful way to search for a great car deal, but nobody even knows about it. Well, maybe Germans know about it because this is a German website that just happens to have some really great car rental deals. Searching is just as straightforward as the other websites we've looked at. All you've got to do is head to the Mietwagen section of the website that has a picture of a car next to it. But since the website is in German, you can use an auto translator. I find that the Google Translate one works pretty well for this kind of thing. And now it's in English, so let's try that Denver search from earlier. And sure enough, Check24.de has it for €248, which is about $270. That's about $29 cheaper than we had on Priceline. But like many rental car websites, some of their offers may require you to be a resident or hold a driver's license from a specific country. So make sure to read through the details of any deal you find before booking. There are other websites that aren't in English that are also useful for searching for travel deals. But as far as rental car searches go, Check24.de has found me a ton of great deals. But if you do have another website like this that you like to use, then definitely let us know about it in the comments. And for a totally different kind of rental, there's Turo. One might describe Turo as the Airbnb of car rentals. And as such, it comes with basically the same flaws and strengths as Airbnb. While if you rent from a big car rental company, same as if you stay at a proper hotel, you can rely on dealing with professionals that are working with customers every day. But if you go the Turo route, you'll just be renting from an individual that happens to have their car on Turo. So while a rental company will have an office and standard hours, with Turo you'll be picking up your car at a place that you agree on with the individual renting it. Plus there can be a lot of fees, which reminds me of the service and cleaning fees that you'll find using Airbnb. But the main use I see for Turo is when there's sky-high prices for traditional car rental options. This is often the case for peak travel times during holidays. So let's say you need a rental from JFK for Easter weekend. That's a pretty good price, and when we compare it to any other website that we've gone over, they're charging more. And if we try it for our Denver search, prices start at $193. But do keep in mind that you won't necessarily be able to pick up your car at the airport using Turo. And there's often a limitation on the amount of distance you can drive without paying extra. Turo also operates in a few different countries around the world. And there's one other car rental website that doesn't really get talked about, but we're about to change that. Now, it's not always the most practical if you want to book something straight away and just be done with your search. But then again, getting the best deals on anything in travel often requires tracking your prices over a period of time. And AutoSlash is a cool website that can do just that. But car rental prices can be a bit less straightforward than, say, prices for airline tickets. And even though AutoSlash does often have good prices, it doesn't always show you everything you'd find in other search engines. You can also just do a regular search on AutoSlash. It's a little different because they send you the results in an email. But in my experience, I don't usually find the best prices there. So I try to think of AutoSlash as a kind of bonus resource. It can at least give you a chance of being notified if prices drop on a refundable booking that you've already made. But I'd still always double check on a few other car rental websites to verify that they don't have even lower prices. But okay, even if you don't do that part, you could still be saving some money. So in short, there are a lot of car rental websites out there. Actually, these 6 that we went over are really just the tip of the iceberg. But they're also the websites that nobody ever brings up that I find super useful. And even though many people may limit themselves to only a few of them, there are plenty more options out there to help you save money on rentals. And while Turo might help you beat surging prices during peak travel times, websites like Priceline and Hotwire can help you find deals in many different scenarios. Then Costco could score you a deal in the US that you wouldn't find otherwise. And Check24.de could totally change the game if used right. So give them a try and let us know what you find in the comments. I really hope you found this video useful in finding better rental car deals. And if you have, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for many more travel videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.